All right, fantastic. Joey, can you see that? Joey, are you on mute?
I can see it, yes.
Okay, fantastic. So I will, Joey, if you can just keep an eye on the chat box for me, that would be wonderful. But let's jump in, folks. So Supercharged Offers, Supercharged Offers is a company that myself and my partner Matthew designed kind of out of accident, and it really is about how we're doing real estate and doing real estate investing more efficiently and more effectively. A lot of the problems that we'll start to talk through today are often about how people manage the whole acquisition process with real estate. So we actually built a system for ourselves, and that became another business that we're offering others. So I promise to you today, folks who are on the call, how we create competitor crusher marketing and transform your acquisitions from okay to oh wow and blow that pipeline consistency through the roof. And this is without needing to worry about doing any marketing yourself. And here's why this is so important. We see a lot of people out there with some pretty basic online presence, but we also see people out there that will get a deal and then they will go and execute on that deal, and then they'll turn back to their pipeline and it's empty. So we want to make sure that we can keep that consistency with people's pipelines going. So that's a big one for us, to make sure that there's enough going on in the pipeline to be able to keep those deals flowing through. I'm just keeping an eye on the participant box here as well, just in case anyone else tries to jump in. So that's our promise that we'll show you today. So we've already heard from a little bit about you guys. So I'd love to know, maybe from you, Eric, and you, Dana, what's your number one single biggest acquisition challenge right now? If you want to take yourselves off mute and just let me know, what do you think the biggest challenge around getting acquisitions for properties is?
For me, I think it's...
For me, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Eric.
I'm sorry.
Go, Dana.
No, you go ahead. Women first. Ladies first.
Oh, thank you. Just knowing where to research the properties, knowing, if it's a good property to purchase, just overall. Yeah, I guess
so,
that's it.
So starting with data for you. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yep, fantastic. Thanks, Dana. Yeah, finding the right properties and having the right data to tell you that that is potentially a good deal or not. Yeah, thanks, Dana. Eric?
Thank you.
Well, my biggest issue right now is to get people on the phone.
Yep.
As far as the property, trying to get people on, just get people on the phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right information as far as on the phone, the contacts and things of that nature. So that's my biggest thing.
Yep. No, we understand that completely, right? And that all comes down to different touch points with marketing. The more that we can reach out to people, the higher the likelihood is that we can get them on the phone or responding in some way. I'll come back to this final point as we start to go through. So a little bit more about myself and my sales manager, Joey, who's on the line. So as I mentioned, folks, as you can tell from the accent, I am Australian. I'm part owner of Supercharged Offers, as well as another business we have called Land Scouts, which is our land wholesaling and investing business, and another business called Global Citizens Holdings Inc., which is our overarching corporation, and also where we have some investors as well. I've been doing land wholesaling, fixing and flipping. I started off with some houses many years ago. We've been doing real estate in the United States for 4 years. I love getting other people to succeed in this business because there is so many opportunities when it comes to doing real estate and how we help people within this industry. I've got a background in consulting and leadership development, and I've been a business owner and entrepreneur for more than 10 years. So that's a little bit about me. And we've got our wonderful sales manager, Joey, on the line as well. Joey, do you want to talk a little bit about your background?
Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joey. I'm actually from New York, and you can tell from my accent, I am definitely not in Australia. I'm a really a people person, so relationships and the customer experience is super important to me. I did social media and outreach for a lot of years, and I did consulting training both on social media and outreach because I do really like that people aspect of it. It's really important, even especially in this digital time, to be able to really forge and build and flourish those relationships, and that's a really important piece for me. I also happen to be a mom to 3 teenage boys, so my patience level is huge. So any problem you come across, I'm willing to troubleshoot and problem solve with you. Those boys keep me on my toes, and I'm always happy to help somebody.
Awesome. Thanks, Joey. So, who this is for, folks, the information we're about to go through for today, this is really for real estate investors or wholesalers who want to basically systematize their acquisition model and really aim to get more sellers and buyers and increase that pipeline throughput. And therefore, when we have more deals, we can have more profits as well. It's for those that are transitioning from maybe a real estate hobbyist and want to kind of get serious with their business as well, or for seasoned real estate small business owners that really want to maybe level up with what they're doing in their business and really start to dominate their market. Now, Dana, that's not to say that it's not for you, because we also have in our product suite, if you like, even though for people just starting out, a lot of the stuff that we have maybe isn't ready for you with what I'm about to show you, but we do also have other solutions for people that are just starting out. Really, Dana, to come back to exactly what you spoke about, which is things around getting your data and getting your mailings up and running so that your marketing is consistent and you're getting the right people to respond to the types of deals that you want. So we can definitely help you out too. But in order for us to go from the okay to oh wow, when it comes to real estate leads and real estate acquisitions, we need to first of all think about why businesses don't work. And this is relative to any business. And this is some research from CBI Insights. So first of all, and I won't go through each of these in person, but I'm sure that each of you can look at what's up here and think, yep, these are the things as to why businesses don't work. And if we look at why this relates to real estate, things like managing cash flow, making sure our market need around supply and demand in the asset class that we're in, getting out competed by somebody else who gets the deal first, not pricing our deals at the right amount so our acceptance rates are low, not having the right team or service there, not having the right business model that supports our goals in what we're trying to do, poor marketing, not getting back to our customers, and maybe having a mistimed opportunity with the market. I know we certainly in the past have gone into some counties where we kind of missed the opportunity in that county because a lot of people have got in there before us. So there's lots of reasons why these types of businesses don't work. And what we want to focus is how do we get them to the stage that they do work and work seamlessly. So some business pain points that I'm sure you can all think about and recognize here. Joey and I speak to people on a daily basis that say to us, oh, data is just so difficult and trying to find the right data source that is cleansed for me and has everything done. Getting a great website is really hard because I don't know the first thing about web development, and lots of people out there that cost a fortune and it still doesn't look that great. Can't track how I interact with my customers, can't see if my marketing's working, don't know the first thing about Google and Facebook ads and how to really maximize that. All of these things that are common business pain points for those of us that are in real estate investing. And we have put together a solution that helps to solve them all. So we basically have, with Supercharged Offers, folks, we have what's called our 5D plan. And that includes all of your data, which is we've got an entire team that sits behind us that does all of our data. Direct mail, which is super important when it comes to real estate marketing. The digital integration, which is all of the online assets, so web pages, really good functioning Facebook pages, Facebook and Google ads, all of those things. A dashboard that shows you all of those results and the entire campaign done for you. So you don't need to be an expert in any of these things, which I think is super important. Just going to make sure there's no one else sitting in the waiting room. Nope, we're all good. So how this all works. This looks pretty confusing, folks, and it should be. So at a high level, this is your ideal customer over here. So Eric, for you, you're trying to find people that want to get rid of their house and sell it to you on terms. And Dana, you're looking for people maybe with vacant land that don't want that land anymore. So here's your ideal seller, and over here is you. In the middle, there is all of this thing called customer experience. And where we start with this is really looking at how do we get the customer experience and all the components of that to work together seamlessly. Where we start with that is with data. So, and I'll go into these in a bit more detail as well. With the data, we then use that data to send direct mail to everybody, and those that are using USPS informed delivery will get told that an offer is on the way. When the direct mail piece arrives, they can call you, they can email you, they can send it back in a business reply envelope, or they can go to your website and do some more things from there. Each of these interactions all come through to you. Now, let's just say that you were dealing with somebody who was maybe a younger generation. We now know people that we've dealt with that own land or have properties that are maybe in their 20s and 30s, and so they're more online. So with the data, we put targeted ads, both we social match them, we put targeted ads to them through Facebook and Google, and through those ads, they can click through to a number of different interactions with you to build trust and build some reliance and build a conversation. From your landing pages and your sales pages, they can do a number of things. They can call you from those pages, email you from those pages, book time with you for a consultation on their property through Calendly integration. And all of this gets fed back to a dashboard so you can start to see all of your results. Now, we show this to a lot of people and they're like, wow, there's a lot in there. And maybe I could go and do this all by myself, you know, get some letters out, get a web page done. We say, sure. But what we've designed is something where all of these pieces interact together so that you can get the total marketing picture. So pretty important to be able to do that. So let's look at some of these components in a bit more detail. The targeted data is huge. So we actually have our own data warehouse that we have access to every single piece of property across the United States, so all asset classes, and all of the owner attributes for each of those properties as well. So yes, we're as big as a data tree, or potentially some of them out there that we might be a bit bigger for. So we've invested really, really heavily in our own data warehouse. Our data is pulled and then we do what's called an extract, transform, and load. So when we say targeted data, let's just say that, Dana, I'll use you as an example. If you said to us, okay, Supercharged Offers, I want to go after properties in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida. I want properties that are this minimum size, minimum value. I want acreage, I want industrial, I want commercial, and I want vacant residential. I want people that have owned the property for more than 10 years, with the focus being on out-of-state owners. I want anything that has been passed down in a quick claim for $100, so we can maybe get some really good deals in there where they've been probated as well. I want my owners to all be individuals or in an LLC, and I want to make sure that that there's back taxes on some of those properties so that I can target that. We can get down to that granular information in any zip code and in any subdivision as well, so that the data that you're getting is no longer just a list, which is what most people buy. It's a list specific to your characteristics, and then we cleanse that list using 20 different steps to make sure that our delivery rate for our mail is super high. And we'll get to delivery rates in a moment as well. So all of your data and all of the data cleansing and processes, that's all done for you. We then, once that data is good to go, we send mail. Now we can just send a neutral letter, a blind offer, or a postcard. And we've got customers doing all of those, which is really fantastic. So you don't even need to worry about getting the mail out. We do all of that for you. They're all color letters, beautiful envelopes, no window envelopes. And all of the mail is tracked. Every single mail piece is tracked, so you know where things are going. We also help you to get a business reply mail envelope set up with USPS. So if, for example, you're sending out blind offers, then you can get those offers returned really easily. People just need to sign it, put it in an envelope, and send it back. And trust me, that happens to us on a weekly basis. So let's talk about, that's more about the offline, folks. Let's talk a little bit more about the online. Most people, and tell me if you're in this camp, when somebody sends you information, do you go and check them out online first? You can come off mute and just tell me if you do. Eric, Dana?
Occasionally I do.
Occasionally you do? Yep. Dana, do you check people out online? Or
Same
businesses?
here, yes.
Yep. So it's pretty common for people to come and check us out online. But here's the thing, a lot of people check out different companies or people online, but they don't take action on the page. They kind of go, okay, they're there, but they don't do anything. So what we want to do is integrate a whole bunch of different digital integration pieces that increase the likelihood of them interacting with us online as well. So obviously we do the social match. So all of the data that you're sending out, we find out where do they live in an online world, in their social world. We then also match them all with informed delivery with USPS. We build sales funnels or sales pages out. We then do online follow-up and retarget with Google. We track each individual piece of mail. We track all of our calls. We build in email automation. So if they visit your site and give us some information, we will then nurture them through email sequencing. And we do social media follow-up. So we keep retargeting as well. So when someone visits the site now, it's not just to check you out. We start to retarget them in a number of ways, which is good. So let me explain some of these in a bit more detail, folks. There's a lot to take in here, which is why we're recording it, but I'll go pretty fast and keep it at a high level. So social match, it literally means that we're finding out where do they live in a Facebook and Instagram world, and whilst their mail is being sent to them, we start to put ads in front of them for about 2 weeks beforehand. That is all about brand recognition. If somebody can get your letter and open it and go, haven't I seen these guys online recently? Haven't they been popping up on my feed? Then that's a really good thing to start to get that brand recognition happening. And then we can keep retargeting them. Mail tracking. So every individual piece of mail, we know where it's gone and when it is delivered. The beautiful thing with this, and this is what we tend to do with our team, on our dashboard, we can actually see in that week, every single piece of mail that's delivered. We download it and skip trace it, and then we leave those people a voicemail and say, hey, we see that you got a letter from us this week about an offer for your property. We would absolutely love to speak with you about what plans you might have for that property, and if you're willing to sell, or if you're not, we'd still love to speak with you. So good marketing is about multiple touch points that we can have. And here's the thing that I love about mail tracking, folks. Most people send mail and do what I call, and Joey will probably smile because she's heard me say this 100 times, do the hope and pray method. Now, I hope that my mail gets to the right person, and I pray that they open it and that they receive it. Most of our mail has anywhere between a 97 to a 99% delivery rate. That's high, really high. And the reason that's high is because we spend so much time on the data up front. Informed delivery. So can I just get you guys to come off mute and tell me if you're signed up for informed delivery with USPS? Dana, are you signed up for informed delivery?
Yeah, I'm not signed up actually.
You're not? And Eric, I heard a no there from you too. No problem.
Yes.
So a lot of people are now signing up for informed delivery, particularly over the last 12 months in COVID, where people have turned to a lot more things being delivered to their home, and informed delivery is a way to tell them that. So we find on average about 50% of our lists are in fact signed up for informed delivery. So not only will they get the mail from you, but they will get an alert and an email that takes them direct to your website page to say, hey, Dana, you've got a really important document coming your way. Click through here to find out more. So again, that's all about that brand recognition and warming up your lead by the time they get that mail for you. We track all of our calls on your dashboard. They are all tracked for compliance reasons. So any state that requires us to tell them that a call is being recorded, they will get that so that we're compliant. And if you've got, for example, there's lots of companies out there like Pat Live that actually take calls for you, or if you've got a virtual assistant taking calls for you, all of the calls are recorded so that you can get some quality control happening in there as well. So you'll be able to see, where are my calls coming from? Who's calling me? What's the demographic of those people as well? So really good to be able to know that. We then build out some gorgeous sales pages for you. So all of your content is written for you. You don't need to write anything. We just have a call with you to go through it. All your sales pages are done. They're really well written based upon that targeted data that you want. So it's no longer just a generic page. It's really speaking to the type of seller that you want to go after, so that we can really make sure that the content is spot on. We have things in there like upsells and offers and opt-ins to further encourage that lead to interact with you. The offer pop-up automation is built in. So you folks are probably familiar these days that when you go to a lot of websites and you go to navigate off the page, a pop-up comes up and says, hey, before you leave, give us your contact information in exchange for something else. So we build all of that out for you that starts to build your list and get people's details. They then go into an email nurturing sequence where we can hopefully get them back to your page to ask for an offer, which is really great. So the online follow-up, folks, all the Google ads and Facebook ads, they're all designed and built for you. And you'll see them appearing, as we do here with Google, as banner ads, in-article ads. Facebook will all come up on all devices with fully branded, professional looking ads. So again, this is all about brand awareness and how we get your name out there. And the thing with this, the going from the okay to oh wow. Most of your competitors who you're competing with properties for probably aren't doing this. And that's what we've noticed with a lot of people that have come over to Supercharged Offers, is they really are asking, how can I stand out from my competition and do things just that little bit differently to be able to get some other leads? And it's all of these things. So what does it look like then for you and your customers? This is one of our customers who has got a company called Buy Land for Cash. So what we built for them, we designed their envelope and helped them with their letter and their offer. We built them an opt-in page. We built out their Facebook and Google ads, all branded. We built them a whole offer page as well that took the customer through to thank you pages where they can go and book time with the team. They can go straight to Facebook from there. They can click to call from any of these pages and set up online appointments and integration. We then built them out an email sequence that they don't even need to think about. It automatically just goes to anybody who visits their page and puts in their details. So some really great stuff. And this is all literally done for them. We also built them out a professional ebook. And their ebook, they really wanted to target people who had owned land intergenerationally and been passed down through quit claims in the same family. And they really wanted to focus on the older generation who was thinking that leaving land is a legacy. Now, we know that a lot of people get left land and they don't want it. So we did a really in-depth strategy session with them to talk through their ideal seller. We then built them out what's called some high-value content offers. And for them, we built them a 22-page ebook that was all professionally written and researched. We did them a professional Facebook cover video. So their Facebook page looks great if people go to click through to that. And on Facebook, they've got 30 different social media posts. These are different to the ads. These are posts that they can boost and go out to a target audience, or they can also put them on things like LinkedIn and Instagram to further promote their brand. So the good thing is we actually give our customers a lot of bonuses, and we also have a finance partner that can finance all of marketing, because we realize that in this industry of real estate investing, cash flow is everything. So we have some months where we close a few deals and it's great, and we have other months where we might not close any deals. So it's about keeping that flow. So we can finance marketing campaigns for as little as 1% a month, up to $50,000 credit. And it is a business to business credit, not individual. So that's great. And the first 2 months are interest free. We take on the interest for you for those first 2 months. So our sign-on bonuses, where I showed you where we do the strategy session, the ebooks, we've done interviews, we've done listicles, we've done white papers, all of the social posts, the Facebook cover videos, and then doing maintenance and call tracking, we put that all in for you. So we pay for that, and the bonuses are anywhere up to $3,300 worth. So loads of great things that we're offering our customers to make them stand out from their competition. So the benefits of Supercharged Offers, folks, we've really thought about what are the best things we can do, coming back to those pain points that I talked about in the beginning. I don't know how to use data. It takes time to cleanse my data. I've got virtual assistants doing it, but they're not getting it right. I don't know the first thing about website development or creating ClickFunnels pages or anything like that. We've solved it all for you. So with our solution, we've really discovered that when you've got good, high quality data, it does increase your delivery rates, which means you can potentially get to more people. Saves you time because we build out this acquisition system for you and it becomes just an engine that keeps on running. And all you end up doing is adding more deals and things to it. Gets your mailing out consistently. The thing that I often talk about in this industry is the minute we miss a mailing, whether that's we're mailing monthly or weekly, our pipeline has an impact. So the more we can keep that going, the better. We get consistent with our off-market sellers so we can focus more deals. And then rather than hiring, say, a lot more virtual assistants to do the basic things, we actually then end up with hiring experts to help us out with sales as well, which is really great. Other benefits, we save you money on any wasted marketing spend. We allow you to track your marketing results. We set up all the systems for you. We build brand awareness and we make sure you stand apart from your competition. We get you seen on Google and Facebook and we help to build out that list of buyers and sellers for you, which is great. And all of this is done for you, which is awesome. So let's have a listen to what some of our happy customers have to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Shavin Van Gundy and I want to tell you about Supercharged Offers. So I've been in the land business for a couple years and was really struggling with my leads and our acquisitions and really keeping up with all of it. And Matt and Alicia approached me about Supercharged Offers and I'm telling you guys, it is legit. We now have 15 deals under contract, 5 that we're closing in the next week and several more that we're closing in the next few months. We continue to keep getting regular contracts in on a regular basis and that's what I love about Supercharged Offers. So if you're thinking about doing it, make sure that you sign up because it definitely will change your business.
Oh, thanks, Shaman. So this is what we did for her, folks. Her page, lots of great things that she's got built for her. She didn't have to do anything except just point us in the right direction. And we built some beautiful assets for her that will continually help her grow her brand and her business. We've also got Bill. We look at marketing as an investment. So every dollar you put in, you should get something back. And his first campaign, for every dollar that he spent, he got $7.50 back. Now, I would do that every day of the week if that was me. So he's a 4-time repeat customer and he just keeps getting more deals, which is wonderful. Rich and Candy, we helped them get 25 deals under contract with their first campaign. So it really was acquisition as a service done for them, which is great. And this is one of our newer customers that I just want to share with you folks.
Hi, this is Jansen and my husband Steven.
Hey guys.
And we are owners of the Plot Squad and we brought in Alicia and her team at Supercharged Offers to help us just get out a few blind offers out and they are so much more. They completely redesigned our website. They did a full video interview and we took snippets of that interview to help out with our marketing on Facebook. They created Facebook marketing for us, Google marketing for us. They created a book. Our company is a published author.
Yeah.
Designed our letters, our envelopes. What they promised and what they delivered it's incredible the difference. You know, they promised us here and they delivered way above, way above. And the quality is top notch. I cannot speak highly enough of them. Most important thing though is the results. After running the campaign, we
for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, we got an accepted offer that more than paid for the campaign. It was about 3 times the cost of our investment. And that was just the first 2 weeks, and we're still getting letters every single day
All the time.
in the mail. So again, love their services. Can't speak highly enough. If you are serious about taking your business to the next level, you really should consider how a partner like Supercharged Offers can help you get there. Highly recommend.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, we love them. They were so wonderful to work with, and their site, the Plot Squad, looks fantastic, and all of their assets that they've got with it. So
Hi.
that's great. So I guess, folks, if you want to know more, you could do all of the stuff that we're talking about yourself, which a lot of people do, but it does take time and it does take money and it does take expertise. Or we could do everything for you. So if you want to book a consultation, Joey's more than happy to do a one-on-one consultation with you. So if you answer yes to any of the below, maybe it's not for you, and it's probably good to point these things out, because we do have people coming to us that want to have a magic bullet or a quick fix or just do an off-the-shelf program. And that's not really what it is. We work with people that want to invest in the success of themselves and their company. And we want to work with people that are willing to try new things, because we are trying to differentiate how you look to your competitors and those that are in the same maybe asset class as you. So if you want to give something a go and do something different, then definitely book. But if not, that's okay as well. So if you are a good fit and you're just starting out and you want to know the investing basics, if you're willing to work with us and create a truly wow marketing acquisition system, if you want to grow your business and focus on the things that really matter and really allow you to help people and make that profit as well, because we're all in business to make money, then that's a really great fit, and we'd love to speak with you. So the steps to success, you can go to superchargedoffers.com. There's a free business plan in there. So we do believe that good marketing starts with a good business plan, to really look at where's the business going, what are some of the targets around that, and how can you get involved. So we've got a No More Excuses business growth plan on there that you can download. You can then book a call with Joey. Joey, can you just pop your Calendly link into the chat box?
Sure. No, not a
Thank
problem.
you.
I'm going to do it right now.
And you can call the team on 888-538-5478 or email both Joey and I direct, joey@superchargedoffers.com, and same for myself at Alicia@superchargedoffers.com. And get ready to supercharge your acquisitions. So just to recap, it's a total acquisition marketing system. All of those things I mentioned with the 5 Ds of data, digital marketing, direct mail, and the dashboard, all totally done for you. Saves you time, creates consistency, allows you to really grow that business and aim for that future goals as well, and move you closer towards those goals. So if you want to create that competitor crusher marketing and transform your acquisitions from okay to wow, you know what to do. Book that time with Joey. And she's put that in the link as well. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain just by having a call with her. So we also, folks, just to reassure you, we work quite personally with you going throughout the campaign build. So we will guide you through each step of the process, because we want your input. You don't need to do the work, but we do want you involved. We'll help you learn some new business growth strategies as we go through. We will make you go, oh, wow. So most customers, when we get to launch stage, we literally open up everything for them and they're like, oh, wow, this is great. We will get your feedback throughout the campaign to make sure that your expectations are not only met, as Jansen just said, but exceeded. And we want to make sure that this is all effortless for you and consistent. We only take on a few clients a month because we want to make sure we spend enough time with them to really craft out their campaign. So we do have limited spots available each month. And as I mentioned, we do have the action taker bonuses. So when people sign up, they will get their business growth planning and strategy call. They will get 1,000 leads when they sign up for a product for free. So we'll throw in an extra 1,000 leads. And there's a research ebook, which is really helpful for thinking about how you combine print and digital to really take your business to the next level, which is wonderful. So book now to secure that one-on-one. And finally, we said that we would give some leads away to the top questions. So I'm going to take this off share and come back to you all. We've lost Steve throughout that, but we still have Eric and Dana. And Eric Ruzinak, I don't know if you can still hear us or see us throughout all that. Nope, no response. Okay, I'm just going to stop the recording, folks, so we can go to questions.